Welcome to episode 33, Hospital Infiltration. In this video we're going to look at a strategy that's a bit of a mix between stealth and going loud. First of all, on the upgrades we have the scope on the rifle, the fire rate and capacity on the shotgun, rangefinder on the bow, capacity on the pistol, and fire rate on the revolver. On our supplements, we have the increased health, upgraded melee weapons, faster prone, improved silencers, improved trap mines, improved molotovs, extra trap mines, and explosive arrows. For this encounter, there's two things you're going to need. First of all, the bow with at least 2 arrows, and also you're going to want the rifle fully loaded, and you want the rifle pre-equipped before you go in. Now, to start off this encounter, I'm going to show you a trick. It's a double rifle kill on the 2 enemies right at the start of the encounter, and you can do that without being heard. To do this, we're going to go really slow, and I'll explain what I'm doing. So we start off the encounter by going through this door here. Now, when we go through the door, we lose control of Ellie for a split second. And while I'm going through the door, while we're in this small cutscene, I'm already holding down the aim button. And that is so as soon as I get control of Ellie again, I will be aiming the rifle already. As soon as I am aiming the rifle, I'm also going to do a shoulder swap. There's the shoulder swap, and I'm going to aim at the orange boxes in front of me, between 2 black dots on the boxes, and once the head passes in front, bang. And what you can't see there is that the 2 heads are actually lined up at that point. And so when you kill one of them, you kill both of them. And for some weird reason, it doesn't get heard. So let's look at this at full speed. So we're holding down aim, shoulder swap, aim at the boxes, bang. As soon as those 2 enemies are dead, head straight into the grass and go down into prone in the grass here, looking at the tent. Now we're watching this guy in the tent at the moment. He's going to come out, he's going to go to the right, and when he starts heading away from us, we're going to get him with the arrow. As soon as he's dead, straight up into a crouch, and we're going to head to the tower. Now we're going to just watch the guy on the tower, using the ambulance for safety. Just make sure that he doesn't see you up there. He is a pretty awful lookout. Now, as long as you just be careful not to be seen by the guy in the tower, you don't need to worry about anyone else at this point, as long as you just head straight to the ladder, up the ladder, and we're just going to wait here beside this rifle. Now eventually the guy in the tower is going to come and stand just in front of us. There he is. Once he stops, grab him, drag him to the left a bit, and kill him. And then as soon as he's dead, straight over onto this roof, into prone, and drop down. So as long as there's no hesitation, all that movement is really consistent. You're killing the 2 at the start, straight to the guy at the tent, straight to the guy in the tower, and then straight down here. And as long as you do everything without any hesitation, we then get faced with this guy and his pal in the back. So what you need to happen here is you need the guy in the back to arrive at the same time or just after the guy in front of us gets to the door in front of us. If he arrives early, then you're not going to have enough time to pull off this next kill, and you'll need to wait for a rotation where he arrives at the right time. Now, because in this case he did arrive at the right time, what we can now do is allow this guy to do a loop of the arena. And once he makes his way up to the right, we can come up behind him, grab him and stealth kill him. And we know because the guy at the back got here at the right time that he's still got a bit of his rotation to go. We're then going to take him out with an arrow. And head outside. So at this point, there are only 3 more enemies that are actually going to push outside. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the girl with bear, which is going to then draw bear over to us. That's an easy dodge and melee. And there's now only 1 more person that is going to push outside. So I'm going to wait in the grass. He thinks I'm on the other side of the ambulance, so I can watch him from here. Here he comes. At this point, the strategy is all about just killing him in a safe way. If you can get a good shot on his head, fantastic. If you want to stun him and run in and melee him, you can do that. In this case, I'm opting for the stealth kill. Now that he's dead, the entire courtyard is more or less safe. If I get caught inside the hospital, I can always run back and take safety in the courtyard. Inside the hospital, there are 6 enemies. 3 of them will be in the entranceway, near where we are just now, and 3 of them are away back near the exit. So at this point, you use a little bit of improvisation to take out the 3 that are near the entranceways. There's lots of cover, lots of options. This guy's making it easy. And what I've done here is I've gone in the right hand side so that I know that nobody's behind me. As I'm working my way up the hospital, I know that there's nobody behind me. As opposed to going in the middle and having it so that enemies can potentially come at me from 2 different angles. I know that both the enemies, wherever they are right now in front of me. And I've located one of them. And wherever the other one is, they're definitely not behind me. Because I've cleared that area. Again here, just a little bit of improvisation. I've got the bottle out just in case I get caught and she turns round. But in this case, we're good. So I know at this point that the last girl in this area must be somewhere in front of me. And so I'm just having a wee probe about. And there, I found her there. Now she's actually seen me, so she's going to come for me. I've got the bottle ready. So now the courtyard's safe, and this section of the hospital is safe. There's 3 more enemies to go, and they will all stay more or less near the exit. Now what I've done there is I've killed one. I'm now going to go around the arena to come at them from behind. They are all going to be currently aiming down where I just shot from. Allowing me to come up behind them. And if you kill the next one loudly, you just run around the same way you came and come at them from behind, but from the other side. This stretcher here is a really good tool, because generally they won't come at you past the stretcher. And I've located the last one.
Hey, someone took out Amir! Hello? Hey, come on, this isn't funny! Where is everyone?
And again, nice and safely, kill her. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.